Welcome back to 1822 MC Adventures and More. My name is Pete, and today I am in a undisclosed area of the Croatan Forest. As you all know, I've been bitching the past couple videos about how trashy the forest is getting, so I'm looking for places that are a lot less accessible to the average person. And I came out here this afternoon to this beautiful place and pulled all the leaf litter back just a little bit, set up my tent, put up a tarp, got a fire pit ready to settle in for a whole brand new year. Yeah, and with that being said, Happy New Year. So let's get cooking. I have a New Year's Eve dinner tonight. We will be cooking ham and black-eyed peas. But first, what do you say I get my fire pit ready? Not quite ready to start a fire, but before it gets dark, I want to get it ready. And I got this new little pouch here, and check this out. This little pouch here fits this here just right, and what I have in here is some fat wood. Yeah, fits right in there just like that, and thought that was pretty handy. And this would fit on any belt. It's got an Alice clip on it. So what do you say I prep the fire a little bit and we'll get it ready. I just won't light it off yet. And of course, not only do I have a chair out here, got a kneeling pad. I really like using a kneeling pad. Makes life a lot easier. Alrighty, so as you can see, I got a little bit of fat wood sitting there on top of some dry pine needles. So all I got to do is hit a match to that, and that's going to go off like dynamite. Let me get readjusted here, and let's make some dinner. Black-eyed peas and ham. And I'm trying to not carry so much stuff out this time around, so I'm using a little buck knife to open up my cans. I've already got my ham opened up. And now we got black-eyed peas. And always, if you do this, be very careful. That's why I'm wearing a glove. Okay. That's so I can burn all the stuff that smells out of it. Alrighty, and today we'll be cooking with my little GSI stove. Now I know I don't need to put any salt in there. But we'll put some pepper in there to make it taste a little better. Alright, a cup of green tea with some honey in it, black-eyed peas and ham. Happy New Year. Let's see if I can remember the story of black-eyed peas. I'm sure most people know this story, but then again, I take a lot of things for granted these days. Black-eyed peas. For those of you that don't know, back in the olden days, like Civil War, pre-Civil War, black-eyed peas was considered to be animal food. That's what you would feed your cattle, that's what you would feed your pigs, your horse, whatever kind of farm animals you had. And the story goes that during the Civil War, when the troops would come down from up north and they would take a town over, and what they would do is they would take what they wanted, throw the rest out, and then all they would leave anyone would be black-eyed peas. So that was actually an insult back then. So when they would be leaving nothing left in the town except broken stuff in the dirt and whatnot, just nothing usable, and the only stuff that was usable was animal feed. I mean, how nice, huh? Did that to our own brothers. Left them with nothing more than animal food. Now, as disgusting as that is, and as crafty as Southerners were at the time and still are, they figured out how to make black-eyed peas taste good. So, as a way to bring in the new year, you make a fresh pot of black-eyed peas, and I guess the theory was because things were so bad back then, you need a pot of beans, and it would supposed to bring you good luck for the coming new year. And I know that's the short story, the condensed version, but basically it was an insult to the Southern people. The Northern troops came down, and not only did they want to win the war, they wanted to crush the will of the Southern man and the Southern woman and child, and give them the mindset that they would never, ever want to rise up again and try to do things their way. So they would come into a town, burn it, destroy everything, take the good stuff, whatever good stuff they couldn't carry, they would sit there and destroy it, and then they would just simply leave nothing more than cattle fodder for the people, trying to break their will. But yeah, that's the story of black-eyed peas. It has nothing to do with the Depression. Don't let Wikipedia fool you on that. It goes back to the Civil War. I'm going to call that done. Yeah, we'll let that sit and cool for a few minutes. Yeah, how is this for nice and quiet? I mean, the owls aren't even out here yet. I'm just kind of surprised on that. But I can assure you I'll be sleeping lightly where I'm at tonight, because I would say where I'm at right now, there's as good a chance as any of me running into like a bear or a panther or any other of these wild-ass animals we got running around out here in the woods. Because I'm definitely, there's game trails all around here, and this here old forest road that I'm on definitely is being used as a game trail. There's lots of signs of animals out here. Canned ham, $1. Black-eyed peas, I forget, about $1. I think actually it was less. So for $2 or less, I got me a New Year dinner. And hopefully it will bring in a nice new year. Because 2020 certainly was a freak show, that's for sure. Good stuff. Let's sit there for a while. But yeah, 2020. What a fucking circus. And it's not over yet. We'll be here shortly, but on a positive note, it was December, I'll have to look, 9th or 10th, something like that, a year ago that I started this channel. And I'm now up to, last time I checked, 70 subs. thank you for taking the time to click that button. Appreciate it. And I know I haven't, for those of you that have been following the page a while, I know I haven't been fishing lately, but just haven't felt like it. I don't know why, just haven't felt like it, but I've heard the river calling, so there'll be some fishing videos, win, lose, or draw coming up. I know this is kind of a rough time of year to go fishing, but we'll do it anyways. I do know some spots that if I have a chance of catching a fish this time of year, I can catch one there. And I also got some new spots that are on my list and I just haven't had a chance to go to yet. Well, that stuff is hot. It's good though. But yeah, 70 subs on the channel. Digging that. And believe it or not, before I came out here, something said check my email. I checked my email and someone from the Forestry Service actually answered my email. It's been like 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, whatever it's been, and I don't remember the name. I believe it was actually came from Asheville in the headquarters, and they forwarded it and referenced me to a man named Ron Hudson, who is the local Grand Poobah on Highway 70 at the ranger station over there, I assume. I don't think it's the one in New Bern. But anyways, but he said he appreciated my energy and whatnot, wanting to do all this. But and then he sent me a fucking PDF file for basically a job application to be a forestry volunteer. So when I get home, I'm going to have to send him an email and let him know that I believe he misunderstood my intentions. My intentions are to gather a group of people. We'll come out here in the Croatan. We'll clean an area up, and we'll have a big old pile of trash, and then someone from the Forestry Service can come and get that trash. Really fucking simple. I'm not filling out basically a job application. I started looking over it, and when it asked me if I was Hispanic or not, and then the next box was wanting to know what kind of a fucking person I consider myself, and you know what? They didn't even have a box there that just said plain old fucking American. Had all these little divisions. I ain't playing that fucking game. Because every time you go into another subcategory besides male and female, it divides us more and more and more. We're supposed to be unified. One country. One main thought. We're always going to have fucking wackos, but yeah, the fucking questions they were asking me on this fucking file. And this is just to volunteer. I mean, they wanted to know, like, my life fucking history, and I'm thinking, you know, I'm not going to go build bridges on the fucking hiking trails. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. And they had a list of shit. I'm not wearing a fucking vest, and I'm not doing this, and I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking volunteering for the forestry department. All I'm doing is coming out here to make a fucking difference. Damn. It's been so nice out, the fucking mosquitoes are out here. Damn. But yeah, I couldn't believe that. And no offense to the guy that sent me the email, and no offense to the guy that I will be talking to, but it's like, I'll be much more polite in person, but it's basically like, dude, we're going to be picking up trash out here. We just need someone to pick up the trash that we pick up. How hard can that be? One thing for sure, you want to complicate something, just get the government involved, right? Anyways, and I have no bug spray, but here probably in a half hour it'll be cool enough these bugs won't be out here. I'm going to sit here and eat, and here in a little while I will start up the fire. And my plan here tonight is to take some moon pictures. Now, last night was the full moon, but it was like freaking 32 degrees out. I went out in my backyard and I took a couple of shots. It was just too freaking cold. So last night was a full moon. I'm hoping it'll be nice and bright, and maybe I can snap a couple of cool shots. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while. Something different, right? I got a camera, might as well figure out how to use it. So yeah, here's to you. Hopefully 2021 is going to be a good year. So let's hope for the best and expect the worst. Alright guys, I know you can't see me right now, but I'm not going to do anything tricky here. I'm just going to hit the lighter and get this thing rolling. Alrighty, it looks like we got ignition. Got that fat wood smutting, I guess is the right word. I know you probably can't see it, but there's black smoke coming off of the resin that's burning in that fat wood. And one thing for sure, because of where I'm camping at, I will be only using a small fire. I will not be burning a big fire tonight. I can assure you that.